Take a cup of maida and sieve it so that we don't have any lumps or any extra particles apart from maida in it. And then add 1 by 4th cup of cocoa powder. Sieve it along with the maida. You might want to take a bigger utensil, but because I didn't have one, I used a filter. And then add half a teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and a pinch of salt. Sieving them all together gives a good mix of all the ingredients. And then add half a tablespoon of coffee powder. Mix them all well. Now, going to the wet ingredients, take half a cup of vegetable oil, 1 cup of sugar. You can directly add the sugar, you don't have to use the sugar powder, 1 cup of curd, and whisk them together. Then add 1 cup of milk, and instead of essence, I'm using ilachi powder here. If you have essence or you want to use a different kind of essence, you can go ahead with it. And now add the dry ingredients and the wet ingredients together. Whisk them all together nicely. And the batter should be like this, more like a dosa batter, not too thick, not too dry. So this is the vessel that I'm using to bake the cake. I don't have the butter paper, so I'm directly adding the butter to the vessel, and then added a pinch of maida, tapped it off. And now I have added the batter into the bowl. Tap it nicely so that we don't have any bubbles or spaces in it. I baked the cake at 300 degree Fahrenheit for about 14 to 15 minutes, and now the cake is ready. I have cleared the top layer of it. So for the topping, I prefer to have cream instead of just dry fruits or so. It's up to you what is that you wanted to use. Now for the cream, I have used choco powder, milk, butter, and sugar. So this was the output. Well, it was tasting good for me and for all the others at home. Hope you also bake a cake and enjoy it. Happy quarantine. Stay home, stay safe.